While you're doing that, make money while you're doing it. My fears were the impact on my children. Have underlying issues.
Yeah.
There was damages, there's anger, because obviously kids watch kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they can pick up
That's
bad
true.
habits.
Pick up anything.
And me. Teenagers, as Naja would say, government picking. Because the mothers, they want to keep their children.
Welcome back to Conversations with Yes. This is a space where we can grow together, thrive intentionally, and there's no topic that is off limits. I have a very special guest today. She's very, very special. She's special to me. She's very special. She's kind. She's beautiful. So my guest is Nkiru. She is a mompreneur. She's an entrepreneur. She is, like I said, she's beautiful. She is a foster carer. This conversation we're going to have today has to do with fostering.
Yes.
So,
I like
okay.
spotlight.
Okay, all right. So let me ask you. Yes. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having me. I
So
love it.
so-
thank you. 2012.
Okay.
It was me and my boys and my daughter, and I was a registered childminder then for
Okay.
Ofsted.
Okay.
So I was like, a friend of mine said to me, children love you. They come to you. They tell you their problems. They don't even tell their parents. They come and tell you. Especially my daughter, who was a teenager at the time.
Yeah.
She said her friends always come to my house. Every weekend I'll have a full house of teenagers. And my friend said to me, you get on well with young people. What are you doing? Why don't you, in doing that, while you're doing that, make money while you're doing it, think about it. You're good. You listen. People come to you. They like to talk to you. So why don't you do it? And she goes, and that was it. So I give thanks to that lady. Her name is Mrs. Madamere. Kemi Madamere. She said to me, Sophie, you can do this. So why don't you just go and do it? So I just said, why not? And I applied. At the time, the agency I applied to was actually run by her aunt.
Okay.
So I said, let me try that first and then see how I am with it and see if I flex with it. And lo and behold,
Wow.
13 years later, still here.
Well
here.
done, you.
I know.
Well done,
I'm
you.
well chuffed. It's been a long journey. Plenty trials and tribulations. But I love it. It's amazing. I love it. I love the give back.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the give back. So it's nice.
So what fears or doubts, when you started, what were your fears?
When I started out, my fears were the impact on my children.
Okay.
Because my boys were young.
Oh,
At the time I started, they were 1 and 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're 15, 17 now. So the fear was for my kids, what impact the kids from outside would come in. Because being honest with you, the children who I would foster have underlying issues.
Yeah.
There was damages, there's anger, there's what's that word when there's rebellion.
Yeah.
So it was a lot. So I was afraid of the impact it would have on my kids and the influence it would have on my kids. Because obviously kids watch kids.
Yeah.
And they can pick up
That's
bad
true.
habits.
Pick up anything.
And me, I wasn't sure that, but I said to myself, you're a strong mother. They can't change your children. Just keep going. So I just kept going.
Oh,
I
wow.
enjoy it. I enjoy it.
You enjoy it.
I enjoy
Oh,
it.
wow.
I
Okay.
enjoy it.
Okay, so how do you handle, because obviously when you bring them in, so how do you handle attachment?
Like attaching to the kids. So I specialize in mothers and babies.
Oh, okay.
I specialize in mothers and babies.
Why?
Because, teenagers...
You scared?
See, I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking my head because teenagers, I think there are others who, I give kudos to the others who can handle the teenagers. But for me, I already had a teenager that went through. Obviously, that's my own child.
Yeah.
And with your own child, you can talk to and do as. But with other people's children, especially the ones that you look after by, as Naja would say, government picking, you have to conform and follow the rules and regulations. So it was a case of, at the time, I felt like teenagers were hard work. They were hard work. I've done a couple. I think I did like 2. One of them, as my people say, she showed me shege. So after her, I promised myself, let me stick to my mothers and babies. Because the mothers, they want to keep their children. So they focus on what's at hand, which is looking after their kids. Yeah. So I don't get full hands-on experience like a mother to a child, but I'm there to assist if they need me.
Need you.
But I don't go full force and take over, because the mother is there and I'm there to help her do what's right for her child. So it was easier for me to handle mothers and babies than teenagers. I had a few babies. Yeah, I did. I had the 2 that I had 2 blonde boys, blue eyes. I was like, I'm walking down the street, everybody was horning. But they're wondering, whose children are those? Where are they from? Did you? I love them too.
Wow.
They stayed with, those were with me. My brother was getting married. They even wore the ashwebi.
No way.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
I sold an outfit.
Have you got
for them.
pictures of?
I have.
Good.
I have. I sold outfits for them with my brothers with the fabric. Yeah, took tailor measurements and everything.
No way.
So we all wore ashwebi.
Oh
I
wow.
know.
That's beautiful.
I know. Those 2, they were amazing. There were 2 little boys. One was 2, one was 3. I had them. So they were, I think they were they were not my youngest. I've had younger ones than them, but they were good. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you explain fostering to someone who doesn't know anything, who doesn't know what it is?
Fostering. I'm writing a book at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm writing a book.
Okay.
I'm writing a book at the moment. It's called Open Heart, Open Homes.
Okay.
Fostering is basically helping a child who hasn't had the love and stability to grow in confidence, to be able to deal with the outside world. Okay. Children who come to you are damaged in ways where there's no love, there's no affection, there's neglect, domestic violence, there's drugs, abuse. So I've always, anytime I have a meeting for fostering, I always say to them, you have to have an open heart and an open mind to be able to do fostering. Because if you don't have an open mind, a lot of people say, when the child comes to my house, they're going to spoil my children. No, it's how you involve them in your family life, how you put them in. You have to, they tell us when we're going to start fostering, you have to open your doors and open your heart to the child. So you have to show them the love, because some of them haven't been loved. No. It's some children that we have even have been taken from birth. Do you understand? Some kids have been taken from birth. So them being taken from birth, they haven't had that stability and that love of a mother. So they tell you have to learn to love the children. So people who worry about, the impact it will have on my kids, because I refer a lot of people to start fostering to my agency. And the first thing they say is, how did you cope with them and your children? I go, I coped. I mean, my boys are, like I said, 15 and 17. They've been involved in my fostering since they were 1 and 3. So they've grown up with it, and adjusted to the system. But it gives you satisfaction when you do it, because then when it ends well, that's a win.
Yes.
I always love my wins. Yeah. I love my wins. I love my wins.
Okay. So can you share a moment where, when you look back, you're like, I love fostering.
All the wins. It's the wins.
Oh, okay.
It's the wins. I haven't had many. I can count on one hand. In fact, let me reduce my hand from 5 to 3. I can count on my hand the bad ones, the ones that didn't end well. But that was because they didn't want to put in the effort to do the work that was needed for them to be able to. But for me, the wins is the wins, and when they go on and they thrive. That is a beautiful thing for me. I've had parents who have gone away, who didn't want to go, came back crying, stayed for maybe another day. We had a conversation, then they went. And they're doing well, working, they're driving, they passed their tests, the children are in school. It's the wins for me. Yeah. It's the wins. I love the wins. Okay. I love the wins.
So what lessons have you learned from the children you fostered?
Patience, my sister. Patience.
Plenty of it.
Listen, patience. Jesus gave me patience. Before, I'm one of those who I don't have time. Patience. you know me.
Yeah,
you know.
your tolerance level.
My tolerance level is 0 to -100. But you see, when I'm doing this job,
Oh, boy.
I have to reel myself in and check
wow,
myself.
check it.
I
That's
check
true.
myself because you have to be patient.
Yeah.
You have to be patient. You have to be understanding. You have to have a good listening ear because some of them really want to say something, but they don't know who to talk to. You have to build trust. The amount of trust I built. I have to build trust, but my sister, patience is the watchword for fostering. Patience.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, how can society better? How can they better support foster children and also the parents?
And even foster carers. Even
Yeah.
us.
Yes.
Even us.
Of course,
Even
definitely.
and my sister,
Yes,
even
definitely.
us.
Yeah,
Well,
because you guys do the work. Yeah.
do you know, most times, some judges decide that they prefer the child to be with the parent and let the parent go through an assessment
Oh, okay.
to make sure that it's called a parenting assessment. It's over a period of like 26 weeks.
Okay.
Judges like to keep babies and their parents together because if they're keeping their children and their parents together, then, it gives them the chance to see if the parent is able to do it. But that's it. It's just, I like parents being given a chance
Yeah.
to be able to.
True.
Unless you see that there's no hope in heaven for that parent.
Yeah.
That's when the problem lies. But it's good when the judges say, no, put them in a placement, put them in a parenting placement, put them in a unit, a parenting unit, assess them, let's see if they can do it. Put them in the society to see how much, if they're in the community, to see if they make a mess of it. Because sometimes what they do is put them in the community to see if they'll go in, do what they need to do and come out without having any danger to the child, a danger to themselves, getting into any altercations, getting drunk. So they want to see you in real life situations. But I think it's best to give parents a chance. I prefer to give parents a chance. Unless, there's some parents that there's no hope. There's some...
Really?
There's some no maternal instincts. I've had parents that have had no maternal instincts. I've had a parent that woke up one day, gave me the baby, kissed the baby, and walked out of my house.
Wow.
And she didn't come back. She didn't come back. So that was heartbreaking. I cried that day because I was like, and she could do it if she just wanted to try, but it was like outside was more interesting than. So it's heartbreaking, but I think parents really and truly should be given a chance to be able to see if they can do it. I mean, they assess you. If you fail your assessment, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Doors
But
closed.
they should be given.
They should be given more of a chance to be able to try and do it. Yeah, they should be given more of a chance.
All right.
Yeah, they should be given more of a chance. But yeah, it's quite good. I love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I bet it's very rewarding.
It's rewarding.
It is rewarding.
Do you know what? It's hard work because obviously it's not like we're just doing fostering and that's it.
Yeah.
We've got paperwork to fill every day. We've got daily logs, we've got weekly logs. You still have to report everything, whatever is not right. You have to keep an eye. So it's like in Nigeria we call it Megad. Gate man. It's like 24 hours. You're on you're buzzing. But it's worth it when it ends well.
Well,
When it doesn't end well, it's like, oh my God.
When,
I feel like, all this time, But yeah.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Still doing it. I told myself that's where we're going to retire because we cannot go back into an office.
Exactly.
I cannot go back into an office.
Oh, thank you so much.
This was
really, really beautiful. Thank you so much.
know.
At least I now have an idea how fostering is and all that. So yes, and I'm sure if anyone is is interested in going into
we need
it,
foster carers in my agency. We need quite a lot. We need foster carers in every area. So it's just registering. They'll talk you through it. You go through the assessment period. You go through forms. But it's to be honest, there's no fear in it. It's what you can handle, you take. For me, I say I can't handle teenagers because obviously I've got 2 teenage boys in my house right now. And teenagers, they can turn your head upside down, but it's okay. We love them still.
Yeah, exactly.
But for me, I want to do parents.
Yeah.
I like to get involved in parents. Even I like to get involved in domestic violence cases. I'm an advocate for that.
Yeah.
So I prefer to get involved with parents.
Yeah.
So I can help parents. I want to help parents grow.
Yeah.
I want, especially when it comes to the female parent. I want to help the female parent grow. I need to build her confidence. I love when I build their confidence and they leave my house more confident than when they came in. I've had so many cases of that, and I love that. For me, that's like I
But pat yourself at the back.
on both shoulders.
Well done, you. So thank you so much for joining us.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So until I come your way next time is bye.
Thank you.